All right, we live. It's working. We up. We up. I think I got it working. Now I figured it out, so I ain't gotta be having y'all waiting and all that shit. Yeah, we were live on the porch, man. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving and all that, and y'all going to the goddamn shopping for your black holiday and all that shit. And hopefully y'all did that and get your ass in the house because y'all motherfuckers be acting too horny to be outside, man. But yeah, man, it's a little cold, so I'm back in the basement again as usual. But we on the porch because it's a mentality. It's not a location. It's a mentality. You feel me? So look, I'm gonna get right into this shit because I got a lot of shit to say. Whatever. I ain't get a chance to go live last week like I really wanted to. Whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, it's always gonna be some dumb shit happening, and I'm gonna keep on speaking on my motherfucking experiences and my opinions. You feel what I'm saying? This is for the kids. You feel what I'm saying? That need this information so we could do better, man. And I was talking to my wife. I'm telling her she don't understand a lot of this shit that I be saying. This content is not for the females. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that, like, you should be able to get some information from it and learn from it if you're smart. But a lot of the women are hard headed and stubborn and don't want to actually listen and take the time to utilize the advice and the information that's given to them and apply it. So it's no use to talking to the females. You feel what I'm saying? Can talk about the females and whatever, but again, men are the ones that are dictating what's going on. You feel what I'm saying when it comes to this shit. So it's up to the men to initiate the shit and do better and smarten up, be wise, make smarter decisions. That's why I'm speaking from my experience and just trying to give some gems on how niggas can do better. You feel what I'm saying? I don't just be up here ranting and just chatting off or whatever about a whole bunch of random shit without giving a solution. You feel what I'm saying? Identifying a problem and saying, look, man, this is what we need to do to fix this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And how. So this content's not for the females. You feel what I'm saying? Like content that's for females is gonna be either shit where they looking for advice on how to find a man, and that's not gonna work because they don't listen. Them listening to a dude that's going to be so-called attacking women like a Kevin Samuel, and then they're going to want to debate and fight, and they get riled up on this shit because they like drama. They're fueled on drama. And then you got the other content joints, whatever, like the Derek Jackson ass sip ass nigga that caters to the bitches and tells them what they want to hear and has them all in a clouded empowerment state or whatever. And that ain't me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that shit. So, like I said, this is for the men. You feel what I'm saying? The fellas, the young kids or whatever, the hear these gems or whatever. And obviously, when the women do chime in or whatever, we'll look and see what's going on. You can't say that I ain't said nothing wrong. I welcome you to talk to me and say, oh, you said this wrong. I don't agree with this. Here's why. You ain't gonna find that. They gonna say they don't like my delivery and the names that I use or whatever to talk about females or whatever, or you know what I mean, these niggas that's out here supporting them and making them feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that shit. But all the shit I'm saying is facts plus tax. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're female and you listening to this shit or whatever and it ain't for you, then it's not for you. So whatever. I don't make it for y'all. This is for the fellas and the young men or whatever that hopefully that will approach y'all in the right way that y'all need to be approached, however that be. We're gonna take some of this power back, and this is what all this is for. All right, so I gave you some background on the motherfucking, just what I do. You feel what I'm saying? Just in case you motherfuckers didn't know. This is for the know, not the show. Now we're gonna get into the first topic or whatever. We're gonna talk about this nigga the baby. Now, I was talking to my wife again because she always be on my case about me talking about people, whatever, that I ain't never met or whatever. I always try to use a general example so people can know. If I say, "Oh well, my homeboy Jack, um, met this girl and he was tricking off on a whoop de whoop, y'all ain't gonna know what that is, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I can't really relate. He just making some shit up. But if I'm tying you to a general example on a motherfucker that everybody knows and people know what the story is, you can better identify it. Makes sense. Some people, some women don't get that. So whatever. So we're gonna talk about this motherfucker the baby, right? So I want to say a couple weeks ago, something like that. He was going viral because he goddamn um he on his trick baby shit. And I told y'all about these rappers, man. He ain't from Atlanta, but he, down south nigga from Charlotte, all similar, whatever. They just tricking cousins or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? These motherfucking rapper niggas, man, they setting this example to make tricking popular, man. This nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. Again, I don't tell women what to do because you're a grown ass adult. You should be able to make smart decisions. So if I know that there's a woman out there that's, I don't know, let's just say she got fucking AIDS. She's telling everybody she got AIDS. She just like, I got AIDS, whatever, whoop de whoop, whatever. But she bad as a motherfucker. You as a grown man should make the decision like, I'm not fucking with this girl no matter how bad she is because she has AIDS. But if you fuck with the broad or whatever, then you get what comes along with that. You get infected or whatever, and that's gonna happen. People should be able to make smarter decisions. So this motherfucker is, rapper nigga. He got baby mamas and shit or whatever. He, do what he do, whatever. And that's what happens when you fuck with these trick baby motherfuckers. They think that just because they got money, they got power. And these women is devaluing themselves all for some money and some fucking clout, as the fucking young kids say, whatever, to be lit and be all up in the limelight and get their followers up and all this dumb shit that they gotta be with the motherfucker. So if you know that this motherfucker got baby mamas, he ain't really trying to be tied down, and he just gonna get you pregnant or whatever and just go on to the next one. If that's all your worth is, then fine. At least you honest with yourself. But if one broad was with him and was like, "Oh, we thought this was gonna be a relationship and it ain't work out or whatever," the motherfucker ain't gonna change. So if you fuck with him, that's what's probably gonna happen to you. So the broad up there trying to get him busted up or whatever, talking about she kicked him out the house with the newborn baby or whatever and all this shit. I don't want to hear that shit, man. But niggas have to stop this shit, man. Like niggas really are thinking that this tricking shit is powerful now. Like y'all niggas really think that y'all's like this some new age pimping shit that, oh, I'm just going to impregnate this bitch and just run this money up or whatever and just pay her off and take care of her and just be on to the next one or whatever. And I'm gonna be that nigga because I got a whole bunch of goddamn baby mamas and shit that I'm taking care of. That's not the move. I don't understand why a nigga would want to aspire to do that. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. That's not a smart decision to do it all. And niggas is thinking this shit is cool and niggas is not making the money that this nigga making, but y'all just following suit like, oh, this about to be the new move. Let's just get a whole bunch of baby mamas and just trick off and, what I mean, whatever, whoop de whoop. These niggas is simple, man. Y'all niggas need to wisen up and be smarter, man. Y'all, I just don't understand it, man. Like I said, I can't speak on these women. I think it's dumb, and I just don't understand why women is making these bad decisions. But on the man side, you got to look at what type of women would even settle for that shit. And would you want to be with a woman like that? And if you know that that's type the shit they own or whatever, like nigga, don't have a baby by the bitch. Like I don't understand. The main thing y'all niggas gotta start doing, man, is wearing some fucking condoms. Fuck the bitch or whatever and keep it moving, whatever, whoop de whoop. But you ain't gotta have no baby by the broad, man. Like, that's just stupid, man. Then y'all end up doing all this dumbass shit just to try to get some money, whatever, to impress a bitch. I told y'all before, man, y'all shouldn't be doing no fucking shit for no bitch if she tell you or she's making you do it. If you want to do this shit or whatever for your own personal benefit, then that's fine. If you want to get this car because you want to, then that's cool. Don't get it because, oh, this bitch is gonna like it and I want to impress her. So the fuck what? The bitch will probably fuck you anyway without the car. If you got some game, you got some confidence, you can talk to him and shit. And if she really on that shit, then maybe that's not the bitch that you really need to be with or you gotta have. Fuck that shit, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. What make what makes sense, Armani? What are you talking about now? See, I was just talking about you and your kind earlier. There ain't nothing that you can say that I have been mistaken on or I am misinforming the people about or incorrect about. Would you want to fuck with a nigga like the baby? They got a bunch of baby mamas and all that shit and then want to make you a baby mama and then leave you stranded? Would you want to do that? Would you advise your female friends to mess with a nigga like that? Why is it that why is it that women want to mess with a guy like that? Make that make sense. Since you up on here now talking jive, make that make sense. Because it don't make sense to me. And I'm up here trying to tell, what you mean, me read your comment before? All I see is make it make sense. You need to elaborate. Because I don't know what you talking about. You just said make it make sense. I ain't see nothing else about no nothing else before that. Yeah, I ain't see nothing else about what you was talking about. But the goddamn nigga had already been busting some goddamn heifer's coochie and got her pregnant or whatever, had the baby and kicked out. So why the fuck would a broad think that that's going to change? This woman want that much money? She want to be that popular? She's like, oh well, that works for me. That's the value of women now. Don't start with me today. Like I said, I don't be up on here trying to talk about women or whatever. I'm up here trying to inform the men to make smart decisions. Don't be like that guy because it makes no sense. Makes no sense. Armani. That's why I said he needs to make it make sense. Oh, okay. Well, I mistook what you were saying. Okay. I think when you be typing sometimes it gets lost in translation. But yeah, I don't know why it doesn't make sense at all. So, but like I said, I'm not gonna blame the girl because again, some women, for whatever reason, I don't understand, just want to have babies by men out of wedlock for whatever reason. I don't understand it. And niggas have to understand that this is the type of mindset that these women is on. And you can just fucking play the system, man. Like, I mean, you don't have to have this broad don't have to have your baby. Like, just stop that. Like, I just don't get it. The ends just don't justify the mean. She thought she was so special. Yeah, I mean, well, that's how all of them be, whatever. I just don't understand, but I mean, I understand why, which I'm gonna go into because these niggas be doing the most to fucking get some coochie out of them. They be talking all type of shit or whatever. I seen some shit or whatever on fucking on Al Gore's internet, and this nigga from Baltimore or whatever up there talking to some broad. And I'm gonna get into that. We passed the baby shit or whatever because I just think that he's just a fucking trick baby ass nigga, a children of the John, a second generation, a trick, fucking splurging on some sex for no fucking reason, and you're rich and famous, and I just don't understand why you're doing it. Don't make sense. But we're gonna get off of him or whatever, right? So the next thing I'm about to talk about is this Cashapp shit. This is why some of these women think they special. Because you got these horny, corny ass niggas that just be doing any and everything to get some attention from a bitch so they can get some pussy. You feel what I'm saying? I seen this shit on fucking Al Gore internet. The nigga, first of all, is this broad. The thing that irritates me, I don't understand why these generation of women now are beggars. They are beggars. Beggars and low-level sex workers. Like, why is it that you would do all this shit for $40? Like, I mean, like, if you want to do the shit, then fine. But it's like you're not breaking the bank. You're not making no money off of this shit or whatever. Like, this shit is crazy. Shit's real fucking crazy that you, not you, the women are just doing all this for this little bit of money. And now these fucking bras is be just be begging on fucking line for money and shit. Cash at me this or whatever. The bra go talking about it's my birthday. Buy me a shot. And niggas is in there sending the money. I don't understand it. And this nigga up here talking some bullshit. He gonna say, I'll suck your tongue out your mouth and give it back to you next week. Who the fuck talks like that? Y'all some weirdo ass, horny, corny niggas, man. And this is the type of shit that you women generally be like falling for. She gonna have to hold the baby. She's gonna have to hold her. Sorry. She's on mommy time. Tell her that. I'll get there. She's on mommy time. We on the porch. But yeah, these horny, corny ass motherfuckers, man. This shit crazy. Bitches out here begging for cash apps and niggas is giving the money up. Ain't even fucking. Niggas is proud to be tricks. This is the life we live in. This is the fucking generation and era we are. Trick babies is out of control. They wildin'. I'm just telling these niggas, don't be that guy, man. That you can get a whole lot further if you keep your money in your pocket and talk these women like you got some fucking sense instead of up there being all fucking um, horny, corny and shit, man. This fucking cat. I wish bitches stop doing like. It's not even that, but I just wish niggas stop doing this shit and giving these bitches money so these bitches stop asking. Because a bitch can ask for anything in the motherfucking world, but it's up to the nigga to give it to them. And all you niggas got to do is stop giving them money. Simple, plain as day. Stop it. I don't know, man. Then the next thing that I'm going to talk about is that fucking the fucking and then the bitches. Well, I'm gonna talk about the bitches for a second. You got WNBA players up there, goddamn, making OnlyFans shit or whatever. Now you a motherfucking celebrity, bitch. You not that you want that much more attention that you want to get on fucking OnlyFans. You 6'8", up there thirst trapping and shit. And niggas is fucking horny corny. No, you're not gonna see this bitch. You're not gonna fuck the bitch. Why are you paying for a fucking OnlyFans to see a fucking 6'8" basketball bitch? Fucking porn is free, man. I just don't understand it. And I'm just like, man, if you're gonna pay, man, at least make it worth your while. Like, I don't condone any goddamn tricking, but I mean, damn, niggas, have some fucking dignity at least. Why don't you? It's fucking crazy, man. But no, I was watching this shit last night. I was watching that Kevin Hart special, the fucking what's it called, the True Story, and the shit fucked me up, right? Because I'm watching this shit, and everybody just watching it just because, like, oh yeah, it's Kevin Hart. He's a comedian, but he's doing a serious role, whatever. All this shit. I always catch the deep dive meaning of shit, and some motherfuckers just see the surface. So I'm watching this shit, and I mean it's a spoiler alert. I mean, if you ain't seen it, you need to go see it or whatever. So I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but I'll give you the gist of what fucked me up and just made me just say, man, I told you motherfuckers, and you still keep doubting me. And until shit really pop up in your face and it happened to you, nigga, you be like, man, motherfucker told me, I just wasn't listening. So it was a scene up there with him and Wesley Snipes or whatever, who's playing his brother, and he bought him a restaurant. Now, here was the first red flag that fucked me up, whatever. Fucking Kevin Hart's character is a fucking big celebrity and whatever and all this shit. Again, motherfuckers be just doing way too much unnecessary shit that they don't have to do. If you're a fucking celebrity, you should be able to get all the groupies, all the bitches you want, easy, just off the strength of you being you. And then if you got your road dogs or whatever with you, they should be able to get whoever they can get or whatever, just off the strength that they with you. And the bitches are around in your fucking vicinity and shit. You feel what I'm saying? That should be enough. You shouldn't have to be fucking being on this trick baby activities, giving bitches money and all this shit, all wild type shit. So they up in this restaurant. They about to shut this restaurant down because his brother fucking off the money, whatever, because he's a fucking trick baby and a fucking horny corny. But you know what I mean, they vibing up in the fucking restaurant. Now he got three bitches set up. some gypsy Jezebels. I could already tell because you can see the look in their eyes. I'm telling you, I can identify the deceit in bitches' eyes when they are being untruthful or they're trying to hit you with some bullshit. I can usually tell 9 times out of 10 when a bitch is being truthful and honest and just being real. And then I can tell if it's like I'm not too sure, but I gotta keep my eye out. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta be a real fucking good ass actress as like elite gypsy level shit to fucking get one over on me to be like, man, you really fooled me. You feel what I'm saying? But most of these bitches got the look in their eye. So he had the bitches sitting there, whatever. He calls the bitches over, whatever, and he trying to get them drunk or whatever. So you could tell when a bitch is just watching you, whatever, and just like got that deceitful look. She's really like watching this nigga Kevin Hart get drunk and all this shit or whatever, whoop de whoop. And then he got so fucking drunk, got back to the crib or whatever, and it was just some wild shit where they tried to set him up. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing that happened that fucked me up too, whatever, was like he already fucked up. He's like, man, I gotta go. I'm trying to get up out of here. And Wesley Snipes, his brother, tried to keep him there and was like, now I need you to stay with me because I need a wingman. See, these are the type of niggas that just be getting on my fucking nerves, man. And just like you that fucking horny and fucking that that desperate for some pussy or some money to fucking look good to get a bitch, you set up your own family or friends or whatever, or you'll do some dumb shit where you need assistance. Grown ass man talking about you need a wingman. Like you're around a celebrity motherfucker. You don't need no wingman. The wingman should already be enough that hey, yeah, we out here, whatever, we doing the thing or whatever. We are who we are, and that's it. Get with the program. You feel me? But yeah, he up there talking about, yes, be my wingman or whatever, whoop de whoop. Come to find out, he set up the play all the time or whatever. And I told my wife, I said, man, this looked like a setup. And this was like the first, second episode or whatever. And it's like 10 episodes. Then when 10th episode come or whatever, the end, you find out what happened. Set the motherfucker up. And it's just like, man, I try to tell y'all about these gypsies, man. Y'all keep thinking it's a fucking game, man, until it happened to y'all or happened to somebody that you know, and you're gonna see what's what, man. Y'all gotta watch out for these motherfuckers, man. Like I can't even tell you what the look looks like, but it's just on some more. It's like an evil, deceitful look. Like it just looked like somebody's just trying to trick you, and just like it's not genuine. And you gotta be out there in them streets and be in them experiences to know what the fuck it looks like. So for my niggas, it's like you gotta watch out for this shit, man. So be careful, man. Don't just give your all to a bitch off the rip or whatever, especially if you ain't examining her right. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you gotta look out for the signs, the telltales, all that shit. You end up getting fucking set up. And it be your own kind that'll get you. And it wasn't even on some shit where like he set him up just to get like the bitch or whatever would impress her, but like he tried to set up like he tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, well, the broad that he was with, he killed her on accident or whatever. He didn't know nothing about it. And he was trying to help him out. And he already put the play in and told the broad or whatever, we're gonna get him for all his money and goddamn you gonna play dead and all this dumb wild shit. But he didn't need to do that. His fucking brother's rich. So it's like what sometimes it be just these niggas that's super desperate just to be having their own or just to brag to a bitch and be like, I got this money on my own or whoop de whoop. And he ain't doing it to impress that bitch. He's trying to get some more money to impress other bitches down the line. And it's dangerous. So I'm telling y'all niggas, man, y'all need to stop doing the most to try to prove your worth to a bitch, man. Like, stop that shit, man. You need to look yourself in the mirror and just be like, be proud of yourself. And if it's something that you ain't proud of, you can fix it on your own, but don't do it for a bitch. Don't do it to impress yourself, to impress a bitch, or to fucking gain the fucking likeness and attention of a bitch. Do it for your fucking self, man. If a bitch don't want you for who you is or what you got or whatever, like I said, the bitch just ain't for you, man. Stop messing with these gypsy Jezebels because y'all giving away the power. You're making them feel like they are the fucking ones that are in charge and they're not. And it's pretty soon it's going to get to the point where they are going to be in full control, telling you what to do, how much you got to give them, where you got to go, and you niggas are going to be some buck broken ass Negroes, sissified Negroes, right? Wearing dresses, nails, and colored hair and all this bullshit, and going to sex toy parties with them and doing all type of wild ass shit that's unimaginable. You keep it up. So you niggas need to fucking grow some fucking balls. Stop tricking on these bitches. Stop nutting in these bitches and making them have your babies, making them feel like they special. Find them, fuck them, and flee. Wear a condom. Keep it moving. Don't be loafing and cupcaking and boo loving with the bitches. Stop cash apping these bitches and stop fucking playing relationships with the gypsy Jezebels. And maybe the shit will go away. At least it's going to reduce. That's all I can say, man. You know, like I said, I mean, that's the main shit that I wanted to get into, whatever, you feel what I'm saying? Real live. You feel what I'm saying? So I hope you niggas get it together, man, because like I said, it's gonna be more videos coming, will be more fuckery. All I can do is pass the message. Can't make a horse drink the water. You lead them there, but can't make them drink the water. And all I'm saying is if you know what's going on or whatever, pass the information along to these youngins. That's all I got to say, man. Pray for these kids. I'm gonna pray for these fucking buck broken Negroes and these fucking second generation trick babies and children of the Johns. I'm gonna pray for them. King Moses has spoken.